Welcome all you lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play all manner of tabletop RPGs for your entertainment. This is the only tabletop Twitch stream that allows you to control the destinies of our players. Earn fate chips just by watching and also by following, hosting, or subscribing. Spend those fate chips just to buy items? No, you can do more than that. Force the party into random encounters or make them do or say silly things. Tonight, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons, 5th edition, set in the world of Edinia, a place where diametrically opposed factions are vying for control of all magic in the world. How are we doing, everyone? It has been like a month almost. That's why I came in hot.
I've been taking time off to work on my beauty.
Oh man, that was Oh, Burrito Supreme with the sub. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I was going to say that's definitely not one of our players. No.
9-month streak.
Damn.
We're now your baby.
You've carried us to full term.
Yay.
Well, joining me today, I am Armand, the humble dungeon master for today's festivities. Joining me, as always, we have Good Devil playing Quentin, the half-elf warlock. Jesse, portraying the likeness of Holly Hera, the half-elf druid. We have Nat, the gentle giant, playing the other gentle giant, Gur. We have Tavi, and they will be playing Sister Nova this evening. Jen Washitashi, as always, playing everyone's favorite bastard royal, Poisonous Gray. And thank you all. Thank you all for joining us today on this fantastic Wednesday evening or late evening or early Thursday morning. Wherever you're from, times are different. It's weird. I'm going to make the trivia question today easy. Oh, Bruce, I'm welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. The trivia question for today is where did the party spend a majority of last stream? I made it easy.
The DM is salty without saying the DM is salty.
Oh. Bruce Gaskin gets it. Someone give that man some fate chips. Also, we need some fate chips divvied out for anyone who's here at the top end of the stream. Alrighty. Someone's got some feedback. Who's feedbacking?
I don't know. I hear fuzz.
Same here. One by one, everyone mute. I'm not sure. Try muting and see what happens. Indeed.
And I'm back on.
It was Tavy.
Yeah, Tavy.
Oh no.
It could be like a connection, like maybe your jack for your headphones were a little loose, or.
Yeah. Is this better? Oh.
Oh wait! It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Whatever you did, it works. Perfect. Hey.
Don't move or breathe.
Don't. Yeah.
Bad advice. You have to breathe. Do that.
Well, okay. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're good.
So who remembers what happened last stream? Let's go down the line. Anyone who wait, we've got an eager Quentin here who wants to say something, followed by
We had an extremely fun tea party.
There was a wonderful tea party, yes.
And
Can you describe in detail what we were all wearing, please?
Oh, right. Even more points for Chad if you can remember what the attire for each character was.
I'll give you points if you remember what any of them was wearing.
I remember what I was wearing.
I mean, we all know because we loved what we were wearing. Okay?
Wait. I feel like I remember what Gur and Holly Harrow was wearing.
I remember what Quentin was wearing.
Ditto. Brought me back.
Like.
Oh, Atlas is going to get some points for that one. Sister Nova was going to the gala in her church colors. That's very correct.
I was.
Ellie and Gur were in pink dresses.
If I would have remembered, I would have put my hair up a little ponytail or a little.
Oh, you had like sparkly dresses, and I feel like Gray and like Quentin were very the emo kids. And they're kind of like the punk rock. I don't know. I feel like you guys were kind of going for Breakfast Club vibes, and everyone else. I was going for Met Gala vibes, and then like Gur and Holly Harrow were just having a good time.
We was partying.
Matching fits for the gram.
So we had a tea party.
Let's see what else. Information not a surprise to anyone in the party, but Gray's a bastard. So that's fun.
Wow, I wonder who else in the party the bastard.
How many members of the party can remember their parents? Raise your hand.
Oh.
Wait, my parents are window.
your parent is a window.
Why is that canon? It's so good.
Atlas says, then finally you started off the caravan to the tower. Correct.
But we are going to turn right around.
And get back to the barracks.
Does anyone remember the final act of A1 Quentin in this last stream? It was the very last thing Quentin did.
Oh, I remember. And Davey, we're getting the fuzz on your mic again.
Sorry, one sec. I'm just gonna...
You moved too much and it didn't like it.
Is that better now?
Wait.
So I don't know what I did.
They could try taking it out and putting it back in.
And Atlas, you are correct. He did hi-ya a flock of birds.
Uh-huh.
That's back now.
Yeah.
Hello?
It was fixed. Now it's back.
Oh.
Angry crackle is a mood. Yes, VG. It is.
I'm
It is
sorry.
indeed a
Inner
mood.
GM anytime somebody mentions the barracks.
So sorry.
I hear sad baby doesn't want to go to bed.
You guys can hear baby.
All right. So.
Is that
That's
best?
good.
I don't have any earphones plugged in, so you may hear an echo. I'm very sorry.
Still getting
Actually,
it.
it's coming
Still
back.
crackling. So it's not your headphones.
Stop now.
Oh.
Wait, no, there it is.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
It comes back anytime I think about it.
Remember,
Real quick,
Stop thinking
Davey,
about
in
it.
relation to
I told you to
your
stop
com-
breathing.
In relation to your computer, where is your cell phone?
it is right next to it.
Move it further away.
It's gone.
Problem solved.
Oh.
That was radio frequency
Easy. I'm
interference.
so sorry, chat.
So you're okay. You're okay.
Hey,
Man,
today's
we got
learning
smart ones in here.
today's learning experience for everybody. If you have a cell phone and a laptop, set them away from each other. And I just hit my microphone.
I tried here and here.
All righty then. So where is everybody positioned in the caravan? You've got pretty much a horse-drawn carriage.
I was sitting at the front, wasn't I? Like helping drive.
Were you? 'Cause I thought Gur placed his big body as close as he could next to the driver. That was my
That's
remembering.
right. That's right.
I don't remember anything. at all.
That was literally the only position that I remember.
Uncomfortably close.
I may not have.
I think it was the last one in the wagon, seeing as how I was, distracted by a flock of seagulls.
They got crazy hair.
All right, so we have Gur up front. We have everybody in the carriage, pretty much. I'm assuming then.
I guess.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Do we have a quick couple hours to go back and watch the last episode to be sure?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Somebody
Hold
roll
on.
that footage. Oh, we're not that technical.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. Tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
I'm
That's
old.
rude. He's younger than us.
I know.
True, not by a lot.
All right.
I'm just like.
What are
Ray Mermaid
beans?
drinks Baileys from a shoe.
Oh, nice.
Atlas, me and you took the exact same notes then. We took the same notes. All right.
Aw.
So the carriage starts. You hear the leader of the caravan go, "Arr, arr," and then kind of like whips down on the reins, and then the horse starts going, and y'all are slowly moving towards the forest.
I have a really important question.
Guys, get a
Absolutely.
character.
Is the caravan driver hot?
Mr. Nova would.
Oh no, he's hideous.
Oh, that no.
No, but okay, like, is he like
Jared
ugly
likes him.
hot or is he like ugly?
No, like I mean, like
Ugly
he's
hot.
got like all kinds of imperfections on his skin because he's a greasy guy. He always gets breakouts. He's always picking at him. He's got just scars everywhere. It's just he's got
Without the mask?
yeah he's got
Three
he's got a couple teeth. He smells like
Babies.
the pier after a hot day.
Baby night.
Or a
And-
rusty vagina.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. So that is on a scale of 1 to 20 on a die, 1.
Okay. Well, so like, is he like like, has he got like a cool vibe? At
No,
least?
it was a one.
No, but like, I'm.
That is-
Oh yeah, no. He's vibe wise, dude's cool. Like, you know, like he's like, you know, he's for the people. You know, he's like an eat the rich kind of guy. You know, like
That's
he's
like a solid maybe then.
yeah, sure, yeah, you know. Just to be clear, I've had to answer the "is he hot" question twice, and I have rolled both times. One was a 1, and one was a 20. I don't know how that works.
We didn't do a vibe check on the other guy. When we go back to the city, we need to do a vibe check on that guy.
You might have to.
See if he's boring.
Yeah, Atlas says the cheese is cuter than he is, but he might make you laugh.
See, that's what kind of counts.
All right. So the driver kind of looks at you, Gur, and just kind of goes, all right, there's a little bit more room on the other side there. You think you could scoot over a little bit? Just you're like touching me.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It's better be worth the money. Anything going on in the carriage with everybody in there?
No, I'm still seething with hatred towards Q for killing all of those innocent birds. In silence,
shit,
and burning in
yeah,
silence.
I loved Sister Nova's reaction to that, though, was well, at least it wasn't a person this time.
It's progress.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps out the office.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else wanting to have any conversation with the rest of the group? This is pretty much a little bit of downtime, so if you'd like to take this opportunity while the caravan is going. If not, we will just speed through the caravan. It's up to you all.
You're like, in theory, you have a claim to the throne, Gray. How do you feel about that?
I haven't unpacked any of this at this point.
Maybe now's the time.
Well, I think that now's the time to unpack this. And he flings his bar bag over his shoulder into the middle of the cart, and he opens it, and he says, "Hey, oi!"
What
Is
did
the
you?
sheriff in there?
What did you do? I'm sorry.
He opened the bag.
Oh, the bar bag.
Bar bag, yeah.
Whap.
Can I like?
Whap.
Somebody else go.
Well, since he's got the bag open, hey, Sniffler, toss me a nail, buddy, while you're down there.
And then he does.
No, don't. Sniffler, don't. No,
Yeah.
guy.
He already did.
Gang, we did this last night.
Your
We're
point
not-
being,
I
as I look
Q,
at her,
We don't learn.
like the
Q.
top off.
You cannot look me in the eye and drink after I fully cradled you and stroked your back as you vomited.
Full
You
eye
cannot-
contact as I tilt the bottle back.
You truly have no shame.
Quentin's rubbing off on you.
I will carry you to bed like a baby again. But like,
Well, they threatened me with a good time.
I mean, if you're into it, you're into it, I guess.
Hey, look, it's I'm just saying, it was a long time since the last time I got tucked in. I kind of liked it.
Sister Nova's
Comforting.
getting a weird vibe.
So is Nat.
Don't shame me.
Not even good, just Nat. Like Nat emerges from like the heavens and just shakes his head.
Hey, look, I mean, everyone's got their thing. I mean, Gur up there just likes gently touching thighs with, carriage drivers. We all have our thing.
Gur, you hear this conversation, Gur. You hear this conversation from the inside.
I want to have more of a different conversation with the driver. It's kind of like, where are we going? How long until we get there? What's it like? And pretty much on repeat.
Are we there yet?
And he's gonna tell you it's the same as the last time I told you. I don't know where we're going. I'm just getting you to the woods. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's gonna take longer if you keep asking me these questions.
It doesn't stop.
Back to the inside.
Still mad.
So
Let's get some caravan music going on here for you.
oh hell yeah.
I got you. 99 bottles of booze on the wall. 99 bottles of yeah.
A
Take
whole
one
bottle
down
of
and
yeah.
drink it by yourself. And then you have 98 more to drink by yourself. And 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Okay, I'm good. That was my funny.
So
It doesn't sound like it'd be a very smooth ride.
no.
It's not.
You're actually getting a
So-
little bit of stabilization because
It's heckin'
Gur is
raining.
kind of
It's raining and
weighing everything down a little
raining.
bit.
Is this a cover
Well, the
wagon?
last thing you'd want
Because
is
this
Gur
would be
inside
really
with you.
miserable.
Yeah, it
Now
is
I'm
it
mad
is
and
starting
mad.
it is starting to rain just a little bit. Yes.
Just a little bit. Do you hear this?
Oh, how's Gur liking the additional friction and lubrication with the driver?
There's a canopy over the driver's portion.
Oh,
This isn't
Plus,
the
you grew up
caravan
out the woods,
driver's
so-
first rodeo.
So Sister Nova's just kind of like trying to think of something to talk about while doing that thing where you pat your thighs, just like because like every conversation swirling in her head right now is kind of like a loaded question, or is like just none of her business.
It's like, so where do you get the audacity? You know?
Like, how do you even?
Yeah.
I
Get
mean,
it from Google. It's a free program. What? I was.
hey, look, I'm okay with doing the old Skyrim fast travel towards the end of the trip.
So, how traumatizing was the order?
Nova, you're in good territory. We're not there yet. Okay.
Okay, well,
This is
We're not there
true.
yet. We're not
Quentin, now the kind of cat's out of the bag. No one really knew that you were originally in the order. And as far as most people in the party understood, the order was just a fairy tale, a myth,
Yeah.
something that like a conspiracy theory that crazy people told, or a scary story that parents told their children to keep them in line. So the news of the order being legitimate would be news to pretty much everybody here. Oh, and hey, thank you everybody for those hearts. I really do appreciate it. Full disclosure, it is mine and Jesse's anniversary of the day that we got married. We decided to spend that day arguing for 90% of the day, and then we decided to pretend to be happy and do it on camera.
Marriage.
that sounds like a wonderful day.
I love you guys.
Are you talking about the wedding day, or are you talking about today?
Both, hopefully, ideally.
I meant the arguing and that.
I mean,
I remember you got
it
hurt.
wasn't like a good, spicy argument.
Oh, the beginning of our wedding day started off with the argument. Yeah, it's a very spicy argument. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be there at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then the boys went back to my house where we continued to get drunk and stay up until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. My now wife knew what was gonna happen. Okay, if she says she didn't, she's lying. Okay, so I called her.
Everything like from bachelor party on.
Mm-hmm. I called her the minute that we were supposed to be there. I called her and said, "Hey, do you guys want anything from Dunkin' Donuts?" Where are you? Obviously at Dunkin' Donuts.
That coffee was good too.
It was the last time I had good coffee. All coffee after that just kind of doesn't taste the same anymore.
Hey.
Because it doesn't come with a sidecar of disappointing your spouse.
Anyway. I'm just digging a deeper hole. Deeper.
And donut hole.
I'm still riding a carriage.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say like either Jessie has to pee or she's committed to the bit, and she's
Oh,
committed
I'm
to the bit.
committed.
Hey, she
This is
learned
a
from the
workout for
best,
my
okay?
glutes,
She commits to the bit.
Like how you commit to Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh boy, that's
I'm so-
well, shots.
Look, we were
fired,
gonna be
baby.
late either way. I wanted to be late with a full belly.
Marriage runs on Dunkin', guys. Marriage runs on Dunkin'.
So did divorce runs on Dunkin'. That's where the other D comes from. Divorce and donuts.
Whoa. This is amazing. What are we doing?
All right.
We're in the carriage.
I don't have any carriage music, by the way.
All right. Now that Gray is back, Sister Nova, did you want to go back to that conversation of asking him how he feels?
Yeah, so like how do you feel about like potentially being in line for the throne?
What?
How do you feel about potentially being? How do
Yeah, I
you
heard you. I don't.
Gray,
have
do me a
enough-
favor. Roll an insight check for me.
Okay. Where'd my little sheet go? I don't know. Fuck, man. I had it out. Give me a minute.
What do I do after the minute's over?
You wait longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. Dungeons and Dragons players, you give them a minute, they want another minute.
How dare they?
18. Okay. So
Worth the wait, baby.
while you haven't sat down and actually like thought long and hard about this prospect, it definitely did pop into your mind. This isn't like she's not surprising you with this revelation. Like you've pieced this together in your own brain. You just haven't processed it 100%. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is I rolled an 18 for you to tell me that I was paying attention for the last.
I mean,
I
Well,
wasn't
because
fucking
if you would have rolled low,
wasn't
if you would have rolled low, I would say that all of the shock of seeing like images of your mother and whatnot, you hadn't pieced it together yet. But you rolled well enough.
Could have been Gray. You're right. Gray could have been like, oh, I don't get it.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So,
Yeah, I haven't unpacked it yet. And to be honest, I don't really know where to begin. I didn't know I had parents until today.
well,
So to know that my parents might somehow bring me greatness or great shame, I'm not sure which one will come, is kind of terrifying.
the only person bringing you greatness and great shame is yourself.
Why are you asking me these questions? It's just going to be mean.
Look, I don't need to know the answer, but I feel like you need to know the answer, and I feel like you aren't asking yourself the right questions.
So what do you suggest I ask?
I suggest you ask what happened. I suggest you ask, where are they? I suggest you ask, why is there an alarming amount of time magic in this one spot?
I'm
Like,
already
and
thinking
how does
about
that
all of that,
connect
but
to you?
I'm thinking about all of that, but your question was about
Well,
whether or
it's
not
one
I
of
could be
many.
tied to Noble.
It's one of. I mean, I was asking you how you felt because I care about you because you're my friend, and it feels like we have a second to talk about our feelings. And so I was like, okay, let's get this off the to-do list.
Really bumpy roads around here.
You know?
no.
So like, Like, how? I mean, I just wanted to check in on my buddy. God forbid.
I appreciate that. I just don't know. Like, I feel scared. Do you have any advice? What would you do? Like, do you know your parents? I know one of them is a window.
Well, I don't know my mortal parent. I mean,
Is anybody else out of breath? Is this okay? Should I be out of breath?
I'm gonna stop. Okay. Like my
Is that what they mean when they say dad bod? Sorry.
The Holy Eclipse told me that I was just left on the steps of the Library of Midnight. So
put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if you were that? That's essentially my lineage, right? So there's some other.
well, I mean, I found out my mother was a god, so.
Go again.
But I had my entire life to like grow up and deal with that, and I've been kind of groomed since birth to be in a position where I'm fit to assist with those responsibilities.
Okay.
Whereas
So that's no offense, but
situation-
I'm happy for you, but that's absolutely no help to me.
no, I'm trying to empathize with you. I'm trying to say that our situations are different, and that
okay.
so like
You're better than me. I get it.
no, well, yeah, actually, but like,
You're not wrong, Nova.
but like I'm like,
Hey.
you know, I'm trying to help someone who's less fortunate than myself, right?
I don't know if you heard, but I might be from a noble line. I don't know if
you've heard, but I might be a fucking demigod.
Nova, I'm pretty sure this is Gray hitting on you. At least I think. Because, like, you're royal, he's royal, you know. Y'all can make more royals.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Ship
What?
it. Sorry, what? Let's see, Grova, right?
Are you shipping us right now?
Yes, Sister Grova.
Zip it before I cut you off. Sniffler, cut this man off.
Well, okay, like
He goes. Sniffler pops out of the bag. Wah, wah. He takes his little Polaroid camera, snaps a picture of him, and posts his picture up behind the bar in the bag.
I fucking love Sniffler so much. Way to go, buddy. I mean, it's just us, but like, I get it. We're forgetful. Good job. Way to go.
Okay.
I'm actually sweating now. Is that okay?
I can't not sweat when I'm in this hooded thing with the lights and just.
I'm just gonna start moving my head.
All right.
So just to wrap up our conversation, for the sake of conversation, I'm scared. I'm scared, and I'm, for the first time, I think a little hopeful for the future. So, and right now I'm grieving. I don't know if my mom's dead or not. So I didn't even know she existed. So there's a lot to unpack all at one time. I'm still kind of in the middle of wanting to drink as much as humanly possible. So if you don't mind,
roll another insight check for me, Gray.
Bouncing around, trying to use my mouse. It's weird. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can. I did it. It's bad.
It's all right. Yeah, you say this. You don't even know if your mother's dead or alive, and that uncertainty just is still sitting in you. It's building.
It's okay to be afraid, and look, I get that like men have this unfair pressure to always be stoic and to always put on a brave face and to always like be
I'm
strong.
happy.
But it's like
Not this guy.
but it's very much you're with good company, you're with safe people who care about you first and foremost, and it's okay. I don't mind that you drink, but you don't need to hide behind alcohol as an excuse to feel something.
I'm just not really allowed to feel my feelings. Like, I've never been allowed to feel my feelings. Like, I don't even know what feeling my feelings feels like. Do you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but like, do you feel you?
Obviously not.
I mean,
Bucket!
who told you that you're not allowed to feel your feelings?
Bucket! I think we need to stop talking about this. I think at this point, starting to feel a little tight.
I didn't hear you, Gur. You were muted.
The girl reaches in and tries to like use his hand to try to feel him.
Gray, you feel a large bugbear paw on your leg.
Oh,
I can feel you.
Thanks, Papa. Sister knows we can pick this up at another time. I don't think I'm in the right headspace.
yeah, I'm sorry for broaching it, but I felt like it was important.
Are you feeling dizzy from the pebble runway that we've been on for 100 years?
Honestly, it feels like we're going up a very bumpy escalator.
Right. Wait, what is an escalator?
It's, the moving stairs?
No. What is this magic? I've never heard.
Oh, well, in the deeper levels of the Library of Midnight, there are these magical escalators, but, like, they're very, very bumpy.
Are they made of books?
Sometimes.
That's so fucking
but
neat.
only in the restricted section, so don't tell anyone I told you that.
Okay. 30 bucks, everybody! No, nobody cares. We got dots in here.
Also, don't tell anyone I was in the restricted section. Holly Eclipse gets, like, super mad every time he finds out that I was there. He says I'm not ready for that knowledge.
They always say you're not ready for knowledge.
I get a
picture. For you to go there and take it.
Yep. I get a picture of like the scene from Doctor Strange, where he's warping his hand to grab books behind Wong, because Wong was like, nope, you can't read these books.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, Quentin, let's talk about you.
Let's not.
So the Order, that's a thing.
No, it's not right.
Yeah, it is. Boo. Okay, look, it's very obvious that you were once affiliated with the Order, and it's very, very obvious that the Order is looking for you, and that affects the rest of us. And it's okay if you don't want to share everything, because I realize it's probably a really sensitive subject, but is there anything the rest of us need to know for our safety and to protect you?
I'm going to roll for deception.
I'm going to roll for insight.
All right, let's make some opposing rolls here.
Ooh, that's a total of 13.
Where is insight? There they are. What?
Right, you get the slight suspicion. You get the slight suspicion that Quentin is kind of trying to deflect.
Well, I get that it's not easy to talk about, but it's like we really, Quentin. Okay, we need to know what the Order. Okay, I know this is really hard, right? But it's like you're on your own right now. You're by not telling us, you are depriving yourself of like 4 other eyes and ears who can also be watching out for the Order, right? And also, Quentin, if you want to unravel the Order, I can help you. I have the resources to help you. We can go to the Library of Midnight and look them up, and we can we can do this together. We're all a
is
team.
Not taken so lightly. You find this, or seem to think this an easy task. The last I remember of them was my last memory of them was just blackness, just days and weeks of what felt like torture. It felt like my mind was being ripped in two, and then it was just nothing but black. And that's when I found him. And I'm just gonna kind of let some necrotic power, as say from Eldritch Blast kind of glow in my hand. That's when I met him. He gave me a chance. I'm not about to let him down.
Quentin, when you start opening up there like that, you notice a little sniffler start to kind of like waddle up to you with these like big doughy eyes that are looking in different directions, and he just kind of like puts his little flipper hands on like your leg and like kind of just gives you a little hug and just goes, wah.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna, thanks, buddy. I'm just gonna, give him a little pat on his head.
Just like that.
Papa's
Oh,
boy.
look at that big boy.
Papa's boy.
I do appreciate this is like not an easy subject to broach, and I do not think that this is a simple task. However, this task cannot be accomplished alone, and there's going to be a point where you're going to be forced to reckon with that reality that this cannot be done alone. And you have friends, you have resources at your disposal. You're it turns out Gray's like the heir to the throne of this place, and I'm of high influence in the church. We have the power to help you.
And Nova,
only
have you
us.
ever stopped to consider, from our very short time together, there are going to be times you will not agree with my methods. And when it comes to covering my
Did you forget when I punched you?
like
literally yesterday?
When you tried. And so, there was a reason I didn't let my old friend, though it may have pained me to shave him his mortal coil. It did pain me to do so. I could not let him return back to that place with knowledge of my being alive.
Constitution saving throw for my boy Quentin, please.
Constitution. Where are you? Oh, right here. I'm an idiot. +1. That's going to be a 16 total.
16? Okay. Yep. You're good.
So, I was trying to think. I mean, I understand that was like a really hard decision, and we've had this discussion already. Like last night we spoke, and I apologized, and it's still okay for you to be mad at me. I fully understand that. I overreacted. But
I'm not mad at you, Nova. It's just it's as I said, there are going to be times you are not going to agree with my methods. And if you truly want to be my friend, if you truly want to come down this path,
Sorry, Billy.
with me on our way to to my eventual time that I do reveal myself to the Order, there are going to be aspects of your joining me that I don't think a paladin would approve of, if you catch my drift.
Quentin, I want to put my hand on his shoulder. I know I'm a paladin, right? But I am your friend. And it wouldn't be very paladin-like of me to abandon a friend.
We'll see. We'll see when you meet him. And at that, I'm gonna go just dead silent and staring at this very interesting board at the bottom of the carriage.
I'm gonna speak up and say, yeah, man. When you meet him, and I'm still petting Gur's hand, like arm. That's
actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead lean over, pick Sniffler up, and just kind of cradle him, and just again go back to staring at the board.
Appropriate response, my friend. Appropriate response. Yeah, you don't want to meet him, Tavy. I met him. Let me tell you this. You ask a lot of questions about whether or not people are hot. He's hot! He's definitely hot.
He's hot.
Right.
So, I do want to meet him then.
Right. Yeah, buddy. Not that one.
Oh boy, we're all in trouble. We're all in trouble.
Okay, one minute. Meta, how mad would Quentin be if, like, you know...
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
All right. Holly Harry, you've been pretty quiet this ride so far. Is there anything that you would like to add to this conversation, or any conversation you'd like to start before we push the story forward?
Hey, Gerd, did the driver say anything about where we're going or how long it's going to take for us to get there?
You hear the driver at that go,
They're all laughing
oh
again.
my God, no!
Where are we going?
Over there!
How long is it going to take us to get there?
Sometime soon!
What's it like?
It's like over there!
I'm glad they're having fun. Holly, are you okay?
No.
Oh, what's up?
He slaughtered all those birds for no reason. And there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to sit here and harness my rage until the appropriate time.
Do you want to go, like, feed some other birds that are still alive?
No.
Okay.
I want those birds to not be blasted.
Do you want me to pray so they can be unblasted? Hopefully, maybe. I can't make any promises.
You can undead things.
Can I try and undead the birds?
You're way too far away from those birds at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe not. But what if we... Sister Nova's trying to think of a solution.
Well, just think about all the alligators in the swamp below that it fed. And normally they don't have a delicacy such as cooked chicken breast.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Everything in nature has its own course that it follows. Haven't you ever heard of the circle of life?
Yes.
Sister Nova starts drawing a bird to give to Holly Harrow.
It just so happens that Eldritch Blast comes out in circle shape. Coincidence? I think not. In that right, Sniffler. Alright.
I drew a bird for you.
That's nice, thank you. And I'm just going to take the drawing and I'm going to slide it inside one of my books and put it back in my bag.
How shit is the drawing?
It's like
roll a 20?
Draw a performance. Make a performance check for me.
Okay. What should be terrible? Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice drawing of a bird. I was imagining like a check mark, you know, like
one of these.
yeah, exactly, like a little swoop. But this looks like there's some really good shading going on. You know, you put some things in the background to kind of give it like depth and perspective. So
It has like glossy eyes or something.
yeah, exactly.
You know? A bunch of birds died. Shading.
Beautiful. And to be honest, I'm really irritated about this rain. I wish that it was dry.
I kind of like the rain. Oh.
Did
Hello?
the carriage stop? Are we
No,
here?
no. Wow, what a dick.
I was like, I was so scared. I was like, oh no, because like everyone went quiet. I was like, oh no.
Are we there
He's
yet?
like, what
Are we
did I
there
do
yet?
this
Are we there yet?
time? Oh, my goodness.
You feel the carriage kind of come to a stop, and you hear the carriage rider go, "All right, everybody, this is the end of the line. Carriage isn't going to go anywhere further in this slop."
Okay.
But you could definitely see the top of that tower from here. I'd say you guys are pretty close.
Okay, thank you so much. I give him the money that I said that I would give him.
Perfect.
Um,
Do you
I jump
off
out.
chance remember how much you said you were going to give him?
I think it was 15 gold
I
pieces.
think it was something along those lines.
Because, like, I gave him 15 last night.
Yep. So it was like some and some. Perfect.
And-
Okay, so he
And as I'm jumping out and walking past the driver, I'm gonna flick him a 5 gold coin tip for having to. So like, here you go, bud, for having to deal with big guy that whole entire time. I know it's not easy.
What are you
yeah,
talking
and-
about, Q? He is the easiest person to get along with.
yeah. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Listen, it's raining off and on. It's gonna get dark soon. I don't think I can stay here. So you guys are on your own from here.
It's okay. That's understandable. Thank you so much for helping us as much as you have.
Not a problem. I was able to salvage this trip, make some gold. So
Okay, see you
perfect.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
No, go, we're not
yeah,
seeing
buddy,
you
that's
tomorrow.
right. Tomorrow, and he gives you a good old thumbs up sign and goes, "All right, Bessie, let's go!" And then Cart turns around and he starts going down the path that you all came up. So you all are kind of standing at the tree line here. The forest is getting a little thick in this part. Judging by the distance between you and where you see the top of the tower, looks like you could be there in maybe an hour, if that. Doesn't look like it's gonna take long at all. That carriage ride really took a huge chunk of time off.
There we go. Hey, does that tower have a sign on the front? I can't. It's a K. There's a sign on the tower. It says Killing Day. Onwards!
But hasn't Killing Day already happened?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
already like 10 feet, 10, 20 feet ahead of you.
Oh, we missed it, Boo. Killing Day already happened.
Yes.
But we missed it because Killing Day already happened because it's one day.
Whoever said it was only one day?
But no, but it's the title of Killing Day itself because like it says day, so the
Haven't you heard
implication
this-
is that it
haven't-
only lasts one day.
I mean, I'm
Haven't you
pretty
heard
sure.
Haven't you heard the theme song?
And I'm pretty sure
No.
Hallie's still salty about, the flock of seagulls I roasted. So,
The-
you know,
Is this
we're
day
staying
right
on
now?
brand.
Yeah, the theme song for Killing Day is Killing Day. It's every day.
But like, does that mean like it's just a normal thing, or is that like just like
Yeah,
a
the second-
casual?
The
Or like,
second part is it's a normal thing. It's just kind of casual. It's Killing Day. It's every day.
but like every day isn't like oh that's an everyday thing, or every day isn't it's literally every day because it's not Killing Day. If it's every day, that's just a normal day in which you kill people.
It's so funny that you said that because the third part is actually. Do you mean like? I'm just kidding.
Let me count you in.
I couldn't do it. You said so many things. I was like fully prepared to memorize it. I memorized like the first two parts, and then I was like thinking about the first two parts. You said the third part, and I'm like, oh, I'm autistic. I can't do this. I can't. I have to write this 100 times.
Are you all walking while you're having this conversation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay. After much arguing about what Killing Day is or isn't, when it is, when it isn't, has it passed? Is it tomorrow, today, next week? Who knows?
Yes.
You approach a break in the trees where this looks like almost a clearing that has just been made. There are a bunch of trees that have been uprooted from their spots. They're all kind of like tipped over and fanned out around this tower that shoots up very, very high into the sky. Around it also is just chunks of earth that have been kind of like spit up, almost like this tower drilled itself out of the ground and just displaced everything in its path. if anyone would like to make any history or religion checks, we can see if this tower is ringing any bells here.
Oh, that's probably better than what I could have rolled with the physical.
Does the tower have bells?
Does the tower
I'm
have
supposed
bells?
to be good at history, man.
Yeah, you got a +6. Dang.
All right, so Quentin and Sister Nova. It's funny that you two are the only ones that hit a 20. Quentin, you would know this from archives at the Order, and Sister Nova, you definitely probably would have read about this in the Church of Midnight. This is a tower that belonged to a ancient wizard. If anyone in chat would like to name the wizard, if I don't get a response in the next few seconds or moments, I'm going to go ahead and give that agency over to the players and let them come up with a name. So, you would know this. You would know this. This wizard to be known as kind of like a ooh, I like this. I'm gonna combine the two. He's gonna be Thaddeus Fibbits. So that way I can get both of those wonderful things that you've put in here.
Would you guys believe me if I told you that I actually know a Thaddeus?
Is his last name Flibbits?
I mean, I'm not gonna dox him, bro. Like, what do you think?
All right.
Yeah,
the ancient wizard Thaddeus Fibbits.
Fucking Christ, cat.
He was known as a practical joker. Not necessarily an evil guy. What is evil, right?
He's just a little bit chaotic.
Very, very chaotic. Think Loki. So he probably could have gotten ramped up in some stuff that most people would consider bad, but does he consider himself bad? Probably not. Flibbits. There's an L. Oh, you're right. Flibbits. I'm sorry. Flibbits. Thaddeus Flibbits. I can't read. There is an L. He was said to have a magical tower that could disappear into the ground and reappear anywhere in Edinia. So that was his biggest claim to fame. No one has ever been able to find his tower. Though many have looked, so many just thought it was a legend, something that wasn't true. And yeah, so that's the knowledge that the two of you have.
Sister Nova's super excited because this is like undiscovered territory.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, okay, so she's so excited that she's gonna go and knock on the door.
As Sister goes running by, I'm like, Sister, do you have a hood on of any sort, or do I have to horse collar you on?
I think Sister Nova's wearing her armor right now, so it's quite like ceremonial, her armor, because it's like chosen one or whatever.
Okay, so
So there are like lots of ribbons and things. Yeah, and she's got a long ponytail, so.
And I'm not trying to hurt or damage anything on her armor. Just grabbing on the inside of the neck part and just trying to pull her back. So.
All right.
But this is primary research. We should talk to the guy and like find out about like Gray's mum, but like also ask lots of questions about the magical implications of all.
You all hear a deep booming voice echoing through the forest. My, do you like my new toy that I found? And the voice is very familiar. It is the voice of Huge Ass.
Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Ha, my friends, you finally found it.
I don't smell that ass anywhere.
Have I met? I've met this guy before, haven't I? Yet?
He's the guy
Yeah.
who gave that whole like monologue in the
Oh, yeah.
abandoned town. He goes, "Please, by all means, everyone, come on in." And as he says that, the door just creaks open.
Are you a wizard?
So, Hallie, you remember when you wanted to rush straight into this place? Oh, why do I hear boss music?
Q, he might have Edda in there, dude. We gotta go. Also, my mommy might be in there. Come on, let's go. It's fucking killing day, bro.
Okay, but like,
I start running towards the door.
okay, but like, are you a wizard? And how did you accomplish this? Like, cute?
Yeah, you get no response.
Okay.
Joe
I
wants
guess.
to make sure the door doesn't have a face on it anywhere.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. You look around the entire door. It has no. There's no magic involved with this door. This door is not alive in any way.
And as my party starts to, get away from me, I gotta try and reach out and grab Gray too. And I'm willing to roll to see if I get that. Guys, it's huge asshole. He wants us in his clearly not compensating for anything tower. Can we at least try to find an alternate entrance that's probably not booby trapped to all hell?
I would suggest that if Q were to grab Gray, this is meta, while Gray is full-blown sprinting, that there would have to be some sort of challenge check made to find out whether or not Q just gets pulled along into the doorway with him, or if he actually can stop him.
I mean, Sister Nova's pretty strong, and she got held back without a challenge rating.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Right? But I don't know, because like Gray's got more. Sister Nova was just kind of like enthusiastically and bubbly curious, whereas you are like emotional. So like I don't know if that makes it different.
And I'm drunk.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'll let that be. Gray, your decision on whether you want to try to oppose that or whether his grab kind of just stops you in your tracks and you listen to what he says.
That's curious.
What could I roll to see if I sensed any kind of magic in the doorway?
Do you have detect magic?
I don't know, do I?
I don't know, do you?
No. Yes.
You left it up to me. That's the gamer in me. The situation.
Okay, so you cast detect magic and you you're not seeing any kind of like booby trap or anything like that on the door itself, but the entire tower is emanating from some magical energy. And if you direct your gaze directly to the top, you can see that magical energy is kind of pulsing out of the top of the tower, and it's very reminiscent of the vision of that blast from the town of Martok that kind of evaporated everybody. So whatever the magic that was used there is kind of also going on up top.
Could I turn into like a bug or something and climb up the tower?
1 second.
Go see if I can catch it out.
Sister Nova.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could investigate to see what kind of magic it was that was emanating out the tower to see if any of us have a natural resistance to that.
You basically see there are a lot of different types of magics coming from the tower. So pretty much any type of magic that you've been associated with, there's something like that coming from this tower. This is a very, very powerful magical place.
Could you name them? Or would I have to roll for that?
Sure. You can you can roll.
Which we fail.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. What's the vibe check on this tower?
It's coming out with a lot of very, very weird vibes. I mean, you're seeing a lot of let me get the exact thing here. Hold on. What's funny? What?
Go to your Skype chat.
Huh?
Skype chat.
And then
Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna get to that. Hold on. We are absolutely going
Take your time.
to get to that.
Take your time.
So are you looking for, Sister Nova, are you looking for like specific spells that are coming from this, or are you looking for like just the schools of magic?
Okay. Sister Nova is wanting to identify schools of magic. She's wanting to identify. She is looking for chronomancy in particular, but she's also looking for like damage types. She's scanning the tower to see, looking for chronomancy and what kind of damage this tower is going to potentially do to the party, and whether or not we can easily resist or counter that with a good enough plan.
Gotcha. Okay. While you do see a lot of mixes of all of the schools of magic, you do see from the top where that pulse of magical energy is kind of like emanating from, is almost pure chronomancy. You also get a sense of psychic energy, almost as if psychic damage might be something that you could expect going through here.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh no. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, you're finishing.
I was just gonna ask if anyone here has resistance to psychic damage, but you can go, right?
Oh, I was on my way when I was stopped by Q, Gray was, and I decided to think about my actions before I went forward.
That's
All right,
what
well,
thinking.
stop right here while you were having this conversation, thinking about now that you've stopped. You all are kind of facing each other. You all kind of notice that there's one less presence around you.
Wait, guys, where's Gur? Oh no.
Oh shit.
Grr.
Ellie, I told you to put a leash on him.
There's no
No.
walking that guy, okay?
Yeah,
The
in
tower
Soviet,
around,
Soviet
like,
Russia,
okay.
bugbear walking you.
No, something really bad could have happened. The tower reeks of chronomancy.
Yeah, well, tell Gur.
God's not here right now. It might have already affected him.
Grr, come back.
I'm gonna cast a minor illusion. Would be the image of Gur walking into the door, so we can see if there's any effect from the
It's a
tower.
magical tower. The tower probably isn't going to react.
Well, we
but
don't
you can
know
try
now,
it.
do we? No,
Okay.
do we?
Okay.
The illusion is of me and/or Gur walking into the tower through the door. Dungeon Master.
Excuse me, this is not what I wanted to do. Stop that. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. We've got an issue, everybody.
Technical difficulties. Time for me to sing like YouTube.
Yep, I'm on it.
I don't know how to give stuff out, so I'm gonna say words out loud of my mouth. I'm still sick. Can you hear my nose when I say this?
I don't know. The music is very, very tense.
It's giving me some anxiety, actually. Like, I feel like I have to go do something.
There we go.
Yeah,
there
like
we go.
I don't hear the music.
Are you in roll
That's
20?
a blessing.
Yes.
No, the music's great. Oh, the music is great. It's
Play the
just
right game?
very anxiety-inducing.
Mm.
Can I stop sound from this or something?
Okay, there we go. I don't know why those are there. I don't know what they are or why they're there. We're gonna see if we can't get rid of them. There we go. I don't know what that is. Get rid of them. And where is my grr?
Oh, turds.
Right here.
There we go.
Mm.
Gur, you have successfully snuck into the tower. And yeah, you've got a little sliver of what you can see here. I'm going to keep peeling it back. Is there anything you wanted to do as you walked in here while everybody's arguing outside?
So what exactly am I seeing here?
All right, so you've walked into what appears to be a sorcerer's living room. There's some doors to your left. There's a big circular like platform in the center of the tower.
I thought that was a hot tub.
The door is right around here.
Okay.
Get you good. And there's a little hallway right here. See a couple chairs, a table.
I'm gonna sneak over to the hallway and take a peek down there.
Do you have agency over your piece?
No. Oh wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do. You see a couple more doors down this hallway, and it kind of curves to where you can't see around the curve there.
All right. And no sign of anybody coming in yet with me, right?
Correct.
I'm just gonna continue to creep around the hallway. I'm not gonna open any doors or anything. Just kind of.
All right. You pretty much creep around the hallway until you get to another door, and this door is shut and will like. It seems like it's almost magically shut.
Does it have a face?
It does not have a face. It is not talking. It's just shut. As that is happening, let's go ahead and let's go back to the map with everybody else. All right. What y'all doing? We stopped as you were having a conversation as to what you should be doing, and then you all realized that Gur wasn't there.
I'm too worried about Gur to stand around and argue about it, so I want to shift into something stealthy and sneak in as well.
I think Sister Nova is going to follow Holly Harrow, but she's not gonna. I think Sister Nova is just gonna go through the front door and not even be stealthy about it. She's just gonna walk in, right?
Yeah,
because
Gray,
Sister
Gray has
Nova.
already. Gray already cast and ran in. Like I've already.
Right.
I cast. I saw that nothing happened to the image as they went through the door, so that I ran in. That was my test, and I'm good. I ran in already.
And Q's just gonna turn to the camera and be like, "Can't find good help these days," and go ahead and slowly saunter to the front door.
All right.
I feel like who's going in first though? Is that relevant? Is that important?
I think Gur kind of did that for.
No, but like out of like the three. Like, is Holly Harrow just gonna like crawl in as like a bug, or like what's happening with Holly Harrow?
She said something stealthy, so she wasn't very direct. So I kind of need to know what your
a small cat.
A small cat.
Little cat, big stealth.
All right. Well, I do not have a small cat figure for you to move
I'm trying to
around.
find my wide shift.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you your piece exactly. So Holly Hera, Gray,
yeah,
Sister Nova. Oh boy,
it's not showing me the
Yeah, I haven't moved you guys over yet. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure you all are over here. Foist. And last but not least, good old Quentin. Where are you, Quentin? All right, let's go ahead and move everybody. Boom.
Oh.
Did that move everybody?
Yeah, I'm in.
Everybody but me. Okie dokie. Get a good view of this map here because it is kind of big. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay, yeah. So you all are in this kind of like a tower room here. Nothing happened to you all as you walked through the door, but as Quentin, you're the last person to walk through the door. You walk through the threshold and you turn around behind you, and there is no door there. There is only a wall.
That's special.
So we're all in. Cool.
Oh, Quentin, did you just sit in that chair? Yes.
I think you're muted.
Oh, yeah, I was muted, and yeah, because I was saying I'm just gonna get cozy in this chair and enjoy the fireplace.
All right. As you sit down on the chair, you feel a hot, warm breath on the backside of your legs, and you become entangled with this chair. And you look down, and the chair is no longer just a chair. This chair opens up and has teeth and a long tongue. You are staring at a mimic, boy! Mimic! Yeah!
Oh no.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, son of a bitch. Can you fix the map first? In stream? Son of a bitch. And I'm a fucking tabby cat, man.
Why you do that? You should know better. Why you did it? I'm gonna do it again.
1 minute. Sorry. Initiative.
7, bro. 7.
Oh, grr.
Oh. Dang, bro.
All
That
right,
kind
let
of
me
makes sense if you're so far away anyway.
let me write down these. So we've got we got some decent initiatives here.
What?
Yeah.
A total of 3. Total of 3 and decent ones. Me and Gurr. In the bottom of the barrel.
I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, can I see Gurr from here? Or is that a wall?
That's a wall.
Dang. I'm gonna yell for Gurr. Ready? Oi! Big fella!
Me too. Meow.
Stifler, why don't you take a look around, bud, and be as stealthy as possible. Don't touch anything. Take nothing but the lamp, you know what I'm saying? Just walk around and see what you can see. See if
Oh,
you can
the
find
music
Gurr, okay?
is very loud.
Yeah, I just turned it down a little bit.
Okay.
I can't hear it at all. It's so sad.
Quentin. We got.
It sounds like die, 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 die.
You know why I love mimics? It's because you guys only see one mimic.
And here I was thinking there were supposed to be chests.
You know, the funny thing about mimics is they can be anything. They can even be people as long as they don't move. The trick to a mimic is as long as they remain motionless, they are indeceptible between what they are trying to be.
Mom said I could be anything I want to be too.
They sound like a T-Rex's worst nightmare, dude.
I can't believe Gurr
Oh my
got
god,
one.
something's off beat and it's driving me crazy. What's happening? Are you overlaying too music?
Nope.
I think you are.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of things.
Yeah, it's very.
Now
Okay.
it's more
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Am I I'm not overlapping two pieces of music. You're crazy.
The music.
I'm totally not
my brain was,
gaslighting
no,
you either. I'm
no,
absolutely not
no.
gaslighting.
There was some kind of
Gaslight
tempo there
gatekeep.
happening wrong.
Yeah.
Master.
You can't gaslight. I can't be gaslighting because gaslighting doesn't exist. You made it up. You're crazy.
Gaslight, gatekeep, game master.
That's what we do. Ray. Grr.
DM, just so you know, I sent Sniffler out hunting for Gurr.
All right.
So
I'm gonna move
Sniffler's
you off
roaming
to the
around
side
somewhere,
for
right?
a second because I've got to put this.
No!
You did what
Oh my
now?
God.
What did you do?
Are you
Gray, what
okay?
did you say? What did you say?
What happened?
He said that Sniffler is like roaming around looking for Gur outside.
Oh.
No, in here.
In here? Oh, okay.
I was like, no.
Well, if I were you,
Something
I'd...
in real life
Yeah, but-
happened to you.
That's what I
If-
thought too. I was like, oh my god, there's someone there to kill you.
If I were you, boy, I would I would holler at him not to touch anything. For
I
real,
did.
for
Well,
real.
When I said to him, I said,
Died.
touch nothing but the lamp, you know what I mean, bro? And he was like, wah. And then he went out just looking.
Tavy would actually die if something happens to Sniffler.
Also, remember, I can see, like true sight through Sniffler's eyes.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've really mastered that yet, but like I can. It's a thing that happens sometimes. So I'm sending him out to see if he can find Gur. And he's Sniffler's like the smartest boy ever. He runs his own business out of my fucking backpack. Like, nah,
Oh.
we got him. He's good.
You should get him a little suit.
You haven't seen him in his little suit?
All right.
New emoji, Sniffler in a suit. Sniffler in a suit.
With the cocktail in his hand.
Very, very 007 style.
Mixologist Sniffler.
Yeah.
All right. So the mimic, the mimic that the chair turned into
Say shaken, not gird.
has grappled Quentin, and he's gonna go ahead and hit him at advantage
Oh, we're fighting
Because-
now. That's right. I forgot.
because you're grappled.
Oh, it says that my token couldn't be added to the turn tracker.
Yeah, there's no turn. I don't use the turn tracker, so I wouldn't worry about that. Just
Okay.
I've got everybody's orders written down. I'll take care of it. All right. Even with advantage, this mimic does not hit. So yeah, we're gonna move down to Sister Nova.
Okay, so Sister Nova is I can't move my token.
Let's see if I can't fix that. I should be able to. Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a controlled by me and controlled by Nova. Try now.
Yes.
Perfect.
Right. I want to run in, and I want to smite the chair and not Quentin.
Okay.
So like, but I'm trying to smite in a way that like cuts Quentin free.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does.
So like, I forgot how to do smite. It's been so long.
Let's see.
It's like, because I know smite. I think you add a D8 to your attack. I'm not sure though.
Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
Cannot put that on your thing here. Healing hands, light bearer, magic initiate, sneak attack, fighting style, dueling.
Is it under spells?
Spells, maybe? No, but you are right. It is an additional D8, and it burns
Okay.
Spell slot.
Yeah, I think it burns a first level spell slot, and it's a 1d8 per
Spell level. So if you and you don't have, you can choose after the fact. So you can make your attack roll, and if you miss, choose not to burn the spell slot.
Okay, cool. So I just roll a normal. Sorry, it's been so long since we've done combat.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, just roll your regular attack with your weapon.
Oh, sorry, I rolled just a normal d20.
Yeah, do it from your sheet, because you can just click the weapon and it should automatically roll everything for you. It should. There you go. So 14. Let me make sure that hits. Pull up that. There is your AC, my dude. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, that definitely hits. So you come down with your short sword. You imbue it with your magical energy. So go ahead and roll your 1d8. So 15 points of damage hit this mimic.
Woo!
And it's still kicking, eh?
It is absolutely still kicking.
Does Quentin look loose?
He
Totally
does look
loose.
loose. It looks like he's loose
If
enough
he
to the
released my
point.
hands.
I don't know.
He
Baby, I'm
looks
coming.
loose enough to the point where when it comes to his turn, when he tries to break free, he'll probably be able to do it with an advantage.
Can I do a strength check to try and pull him out with my remaining action?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and allow
so
that.
that he can start his turn with all of his actions.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you definitely rip him away from being grappled.
Oh, but no, it wasn't done tonguing my grundle.
Oh my god.
Guess I
And
have
Quentin-
to wait till next week.
I regret giving you your turn now, but it's your turn.
Quentin goes and sits back down in the chair.
Oh, also, I forgot. If you don't have inspiration, go ahead, give yourself inspiration. I enjoyed everybody's role play on the carriage ride over here, so I feel like you've all earned the ability to have inspiration.
I earned
All right.
something.
Woo!
Well, I'm gonna rotate around to the backside of this mimic, and
Going
I
for
mean,
his
let's
drum.
act like we don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Plus 6, that's a 17,
Oof.
17 hits.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
and then it's Eldritch Blast 1d10 plus 3 force. D10.
Don't you have the
D10.
one that allows you to add your charisma modifier to your
Oh yeah.
your damage
yeah.
as well?
So
Ooh.
plus charisma modifier, which is another plus 6. So plus 9 or D10 plus 9. Nice.
Yeah, basically, if you're a warlock, this is for you kids at home who want to play D&D. If you're a warlock and you don't take the feats that give you bonuses to the Eldritch Blast spell, you're doing it wrong.
So that's a total.
There's no wrong way to play D&D. What?
That's a total of 13 damage I have hit it with.
13
and I also
damage.
I had also positioned myself so that the 30-foot knockback sends it flying into the fireplace.
Fuck. We're not gonna need our turns, Gur. Which you don't hear me say because we don't know where you went.
Fine by me. I've got to use an action to turn out of a cat.
And he's going to take
Or you just spend this stream in the
a
next
few
7
more
on the cat.
points of damage.
And can I,
I like
also
the way
make,
you think.
can I also make the argument
Fucking
that is
smart.
as he's flying? Oh no, he's still engaged. Never mind. I was going to argue maybe Nova had a attack of opportunity, but she
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Yep. Still within the sphere of influence there.
This man's alive right now?
So
a tough mimic.
yeah, that is what you don't know how much health they have. Next up, let's see. We'll do 50%. You think? I think 50%. How about that? Yep. Give me that. Give me. Where are you? There you are. Oh yeah. Okay. You all kind of look. You hear something shuffle, and you see the other chair start to kind of move.
Oh,
Well, I figured as much.
Something like that.
Exactly. And he's going to look at Quentin here, and he is going to swing. Pseudopod is what it's called.
He's swinging his penis?
Eh.
Quit making so much noise. Stop it.
He's gonna come down with a bite. Let's see. That's. Are you my wonderful die? That's 5 plus 5. Okay, so you take 5 points of piercing damage and 5 points of acid damage. Basically, he bites you and gets some of his saliva on you, and it starts to burn. Next up.
I liked your friend better. At least he was trying to tug my chocolate-covered starfish.
No,
Piece of shit.
No. Where did the other one go?
Was that a Limp Bizkit reference?
Uh-huh.
Sounded like it.
I figure it.
Wow.
I figure it fits my my tea party outfit.
It
Yeah, right.
super does, yeah.
All right, so that's gonna not
It's one of those
happen. We're
days.
good there. So he's that. Not Holly. Your turn.
Oh, I turned out of a cat.
Okay.
That takes up my primary action, right?
Does it?
I
You
think
tell me.
so. It does.
Yeah, I believe it's an action.
It is an action. So I guess with my bonus action, I'll just move.
Well, it'll be your move action. You'd still have anything you could do on a bonus action if you wanted. I don't think you have any spells that allow them to be casted as a bonus action.
No, not if I had my my fire sword in my hand. Oh, I don't even have that one prepared. You stinky bitch.
Hey. Sorry.
You had plenty of time to prepare spells. I don't want to hear it. You've had 4 weeks to prepare
yeah,
spells.
I know, I forgot.
Y'all cute.
Wait, what level are we?
100.
4.
Four?
4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I was worried that we'd leveled up and I just hadn't leveled up my character. Sorry.
We've been level 4 for about 3 months now.
Yep. No. This battle
Trying
might
to
be the
be in
thing that
that
does it.
block,
Hey,
but-
also that means lovely lords and ladies of fate viewers, you want to go ahead and send your favorite characters your love, because we're getting close to the end of this level. You want to XP these people. You definitely want to XP people like Quentin. Not Quentin. Quentin's got enough. Gray. You definitely want Gray, Nova, and Holly Hera. They need your love.
If you XP me, I'll stop doing this.
We just got one.
Atlas with the redemption.
Got one for
Sister
Sister Nova.
Thank you! Thank you so much. Yay.
All right. Holly, was that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna
I'll be
make
back.
a little roll here to see if anything happens. Not. Gray, it's your turn.
All right, so seeing what's going on here, I think my best course of action is maybe to cast a spell. Before I cast my spell, however, I'm going to use one of my thingies that helps my spell upgrade. So I'm going to use Careful Spell, which is one of my tokens. Blink. Blink. Should be in the thing now.
Yep, I got
And
it. Careful spell. I know what it does.
And I'm gonna cast.
It's got to be one of your area of effect spells. I'm assuming if you're
Yeah,
if
well,
you're careful
I mean,
spelling. And you do have a couple of those. Is it Thunderclap? I
do.
think.
Thunderclap, I wish. Actually, I think I could do poison spray,
Okay.
which actually won't allow me to have to use careful spell, but careful spell is not going anywhere, so I can use it next time I cast a spell. I'm gonna use poison spray on the baddie closest to me. So it has to be within 10 feet, which I am. So the one that's like directly in front of me by the fire, I'm gonna use poison spray on him. So you have to do a Constitution saving throw, or you have to succeed. It's a 12, it looks like, or you have to take 1 d12 poison damage.
Just so you know, he needs a 10 or higher. He gets it. So he
You hit
takes
it? Oh,
half.
great.
Yeah, so he takes half.
Okay.
So throw your
So I'm
1d
gonna roll my-
1d12.
Purple Hill.
Oh!
You rolled 2d12. Why did you roll 2d12?
I didn't mean to.
Well,
We'll
So
take
just
the 12. We'll take the first one.
Sorry.
Yep, absolutely,
Sorry.
absolutely. So he takes 6 points of damage. That's that one right there. Okay. Cool. All right. Next up is.
And with-
Oh wait. Go ahead.
I'm gonna back way the fuck up because if this thing isn't died after all of this damage, I'm way too close, and I am.
real quick,
Sweet
Ray,
little
that's
man.
going to give it an attack of opportunity if you do.
That's fine. I'd rather him have that than a full-on attack. Yeah, so I'm gonna back the fuck up. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 15. I can move, right? 1, 2, yeah. So moving behind Sister Nova, essentially.
Okay.
He does not make his opportunity attack, so you're good on that. Gur, you are up from the hallway.
Okay, so to recap, I stealthily moved down the hallway. I got to the end. I tried the door, but realized that it was magically shut.
Mm-hmm.
And I started kind of working my way back. I'm going to try this other door up here. The one that's directly above me.
Okay. That door opens up without any issue. Let me go ahead and reveal you some area. There you go.
All right, so I don't see any people or anything looks humanoid sized or anything like that, right?
No, you do not.
All right, then I keep continuing down the hallway, and if I have enough time, I'll open the other doors. Well,
Absolutely. You open that door, you peer inside. Does not appear to have anything humanoid or anything like that in there. Just another room.
all right. So let's see, how much movement was that? That was like
15 if. About 15.
all right. So from my vantage point at this point, do I see what's happening out in the main room?
Absolutely. You see a couple of mimics from where you are. And you hear the scuffle.
All right. Then do I have enough movement to run out there to attack that other mimic?
You definitely do. Yeah.
Then we will do that. And there's that guy.
XP redemption from K-Pie for Holly Hera.
Thank you, Kay.
That was a bad hit.
Yes, that you run up behind the mimic and you go to swing down, but it's a chair, so it's very bizarre to you to see this chair like running around attacking your party. So you weren't able to focus 100%.
Why are we fighting furniture? We should be looking for
No.
Because, and I'm gonna turn to Gar, because Gar, it didn't ask for consent. Now just keep swinging.
All right, and then from the corner here, you see this table with the chessboard on top of it
You're fucking
starts breathing.
Come on, Maine.
And it's another mimic. And this mimic has noticed that his friends are being attacked, and he decides to come over here. Stand right there. And he's going to attempt to grapple Grr. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. He's not going to do that. I lied. He's going to just try to attack. It would help if I knew what I was doing. There we go. Swing and a miss. He comes back, he tries to lick you with his tongue, and it just bounces off of you. Top of the order, we've got Bad Boy Mimic over here who's just pulling himself off the wall. And he's going to look down at Sister Nova. What's your AC?
Just a moment. My AC is... Is it gonna tell me? Does it feel like telling me? Yes, it does. It's 16.
16? Okay, yeah, this definitely misses. You feel the hot breath of this chair mimic breathing on you, but you were able to deftly move out of the way of its attack.
Oh, all right.
Which is going to bring us to Sister Nova.
Right, so Sister Nova's looking around and it's starting to look like that every piece of furniture in this room is probably a mimic. Right? So
I'm not divulging that information.
Oh yeah, but it's like, logically, it's safe to assume that every piece of furniture in the room is a mimic. And so Sister Nova's trying to look for, are mimics like magical creatures? Are they created or are they born?
I believe they are born, I want to say. Let me pull it up real quick. Shape-shifting predators.
They're born in Mimic Town, USA, apparently.
It's like,
Otherwise known as Los Angeles.
Fair enough.
Got him!
Yeah, I think I know which direction you're moving towards this. I don't think you're going to be able to dispel these guys.
okay. Well, I wasn't really thinking about dispelling these guys. I was thinking more dispelling this big glowing scythe thing in the middle.
What, that thing?
Yeah.
The circle thing?
And
in the
seeing
middle?
what happens.
You could try. Go ahead. You know what? Roll insight for me.
Is it gonna let me? Is it in the mood? Let's find out. The theme today really is fuck around and find out, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know?
That's how it always is.
I was about to say, that's pretty much every week for us. But Sister Nova did not find out.
Oof, that's not
She's
good.
She fucked around, that's for sure.
Yeah, you get no kind of insight into this. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You've got no idea.
Cool. So Sister Nova's just gonna dispel The big glowing thing in the middle of the room.
You cast Dispel Magic on the big glowy thing in the middle of the room. You see it kind of like crackle and fizzle, and nothing beyond that happens.
Sister Nova stabs the big glowing thing in the middle of the room with her sword.
You're gonna try to stab the like that glowing pedestal in the middle of the room with the sword?
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to go ahead and do that.
Because she's a curious experimental soul.
Hey, look, you are usually the one that saves the party by doing the smart D&D thing. Every once in a while, you should be allowed to fuck around, you know? Let these assholes figure it out for once, you know? So you run up to the middle here and you go to slam down your sword into the center, and you hear just a loud clank, and your sword kind of just gets deflected off to the side, and you look at the floor where you went to stab, and it looks like no damage was done to it whatsoever, not even a chip or a scratch.
But now I'm standing on the magical glowing thing.
Correct.
Are there gonna be consequences for that?
Well, we'll just have to find out.
Okay.
Unless you have anything else that you can do, which I don't think so, we're gonna go ahead and move to Quentin.
Oh, nothing new. Just a bit hiya on the one directly in front of me. So that's a 15 plus 21 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And I need a D10. Are you a D10? You're a D10. Let's see. Plus 9. So that's gonna hit him for 16 damage.
16 damage?
And sending him flying into the bookshelf, and hopefully also giving Gur and Holly attacks of opportunity.
So you're attacking the northern one, not the one.
Like the center one.
Got it. Okay, I just needed to make sure.
Yep.
So you did how much damage again?
It was 16 damage.
16 damage, and then you pushed it. You pushed it 5, 10. Okay. Let's roll to see if it takes any damage from that. It does. Takes a few more points of damage, and both Holly, Hera, and Gur have the opportunity attack if they so desire to use it.
Of course.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
And that's just got to be with a weapon, right?
Melee, yep, just a passing swipe.
I'ma get you.
I'm gonna get you drunk. Oh man, I can't believe I did a dramatic reading of WAP on Monday. I can't believe I did that. Gur, you hit for 15 points of damage. Jesus.
I just did 16. I got no such revelry.
Yeah, but that's with the hiya. That's magic. He did it with his bare hands. With a bludgeoning weapon. Holly, Hera, you did not hit.
What's new?
This is why I'm not worried about having Holly pissed at me.
All right. Both of those, both that mimic and the mimic that's next to Quentin, both kind of look like they've seen better days. Speaking of the mimic that just got pushed into the wall, he's pissed. He's pissed, and he's gonna charge back in. He doesn't really have any other options, and he's gonna swing at. I'm pretty sure an 18 hits.
For who?
Quentin, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
Rooski.
8 plus 3. That is 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
and 5 points of acid damage.
Yeah, Quentin's looking a little worse for the wear at the moment.
Oh, jeez. You just had a cat.
If we only had a cleric in the chat.
Let's see. Next up is... We're going to have another roll here to see if something happens.
No.
68. Yep, that's above 50. The table that was in between the two chairs starts to rock back and forth in anger.
I mean, regular response.
And he's going to come down here and position himself in between these two, and he's going to make a swing at Gray.
What?
I'm assuming a 18 hits. And
You assume correctly, sir.
that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage and 6 points of acid damage.
What? 6 points of acid?
Yes.
And 4 points of the other one?
Piercing, yes.
Fuck.
Holly Hera. I would like to get through this round of combat before we end the stream, so just throwing that out
This
there.
round or all of these monsters you keep throwing at us?
Just this round. We will be starting next week with the conclusion of the Mimic Masquerade.
We're not going to make it out. How many are there? We're going to die.
Everything's too close for that. Everything's too close for that. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Well, as far as you know, all of the mimics are out now.
I am going to cast Firebolt at the one right in front of. Well, there's two. So the one catty-corner to me, Gray and Quentin.
Got
Yeah, the one right in front of me, Hallie's banged up pretty good.
Like
Here
if
we
I
go.
shoot over top of your head.
You could shoot diagonally and
Red
not
is the
hit.
one. Red and
That's why I don't see any colors. They are the same.
I
thing.
literally
Okay,
just
there
started
we
putting
go.
them down.
So,
Red and
Oh, okay.
blue. Red and blue are the ones that are the
Mimic
most
is
hurt.
fucked up pretty bad.
You got orange up there.
Hey,
Looks
everybody
like
talking
he's
to say something again?
feeling pretty good. Brown's over there. There we go. Yeah.
Q, did you say red or blue?
Blue. Well, both
Both.
blue and red are hurt pretty bad.
But you know
Blue should be roughed up more so.
It doesn't fucking matter because I'm not gonna hit. So let's go for blue.
Meta, 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 meta.
What?
So, I am one
You
of
do
those
have an
DMs.
inspiration
I am
roll?
one of those DMs that does critical fails. I'm so sorry.
Can I use my inspiration die?
Yeah, you can use your inspiration.
Okay,
It
I'm gonna
saves
use
you from-
inspiration and I don't want a critical fail.
Okay. So 24 definitely hits. 7 points of fire damage. Let's see here. That's this guy right here. 7.
That was a good call. That was a smart call.
Make sure you mark that off on your character sheet that you no longer have your inspiration. Thank y'all. Anything else you want to do? You still have movement and bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm gonna scream, "Why do I suck?" And then I'm gonna move over here.
K-Pie, heals. Please.
Don't do it. They need to learn how to heal themselves. The training gloves are off.
Oh no.
Okay, nothing. And Gray, your turn.
What? I'm going to. It seems as though I've already cast Mage Armor. I don't know when I did that, but I did it. It's on my sheet. So I'm going to not cast Mage Armor. I'm going to cast. It's a half careful spell. I'm actually going to try to help free up Q a little bit by dropping a bomb on him. Q, you're hurt, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Q, how you doing, bud?
Been bit. I'm pretty sure my flesh is melting off from the acid. Yeah. I've seen better days there, buddy.
In the middle of this round of combat, a blinding light starts shining from the center of that pedestal and emanates out from it, healing everybody for 12 points if anyone is injured.
Can that be before the group heal that was just rolled?
I think
That was the group heal that was just rolled.
Oh, sorry. You're backwards.
Gray, we were on your turn. I'm sorry. Before I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. So I was gonna do like a splash damage.
If you careful spell, you can make it so that everybody in the area that's a friend automatically succeeds on the saving throw, so that way you don't have to worry about killing your friends.
Cool, let's do that. And I'm gonna do that with the spell I'm gonna cast is Thunder Wave. Did it pop up? It didn't pop up. That's weird. Okay. Oh wait, what level am I? 4? Yes.
Oh, Thunder Wave. Okay, so it's a DC 12 con save.
Uh-huh.
Everybody, where did you cast it? If you click on the map, it'll make a little like whoop circle or something.
I'm trying to. Well, I think it's a 15-foot cube. So one. I'm trying to push everybody away from everybody. So one.
I think your best bet at that point then would be to cast it directly on Quentin. As much as that sounds crazy.
Wouldn't it be like directly behind Quentin? It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. I cast it here.
Okay.
Boo, boo.
So that's 1, 2, 3. It did not for me at least. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 saving throws. Everybody else is going to take 4 damage. That's 1 made it.
They also get pushed back, right?
Yes.
All my
well, all the ones
back.
that don't make it, don't make their save. Okay, so blue didn't make his save. Red makes his save. Brown does not make his save. So.
About green.
Green made his save. So these guys get pushed back. These guys get pushed back. And all of them take 9 points of damage, except for green and red.
I'd like to take an attack of opportunity at blue.
Good call. Would anybody else like to take an opportunity attack? Can I hit my opportunity attack?
I don't think I was adjacent to anyone.
You were not, unfortunately, in this moment.
The people that can take an opportunity attack right now are
just me and Q.
Yep.
Okay.
I should be able to as well, right?
Yeah, Gur can.
No, because you've already used you've already used your opportunity attack. Yep. It's basically opportunity attack uses your reaction, and you only get 1 reaction per round. So once it comes back around to Gur, then he'll be able to use his reaction again.
Do I just like click my dagger or whatever? Is that what I do? Like.
Yeah, just click that. It should roll your thing. That misses.
My dagger missed. Boo.
Yep.
I don't have because I picked up a mace when we were at the barracks. I don't have it in my attacks and spellcasting.
If we haven't added that in yet, go ahead and just roll a normal attack for like your sword, and we'll do the mace damage separate.
All right.
If You still want.
There we go.
Ooh.
17 hits. You're gonna want to go ahead and roll me. I believe it's a d6. 1d6 plus whatever. That's gonna be strength.
Which is +0.
So roll your d6.
5.
5. Cool. So it does 5 points of damage. Were you attacking blue or brown?
Blue.
Blue? 5 points of damage, puts it at this number, and he is breathing heavily.
Before I end my turn, I'm gonna move back even further again.
Oh, you're also on the little thing.
Yeah.
We'll fuck around and find out, buddies, I guess.
Yeah.
maybe everybody needs to stand on it. Who knows?
Everyone leave the squishy in a room with 4 mimics by himself. Cool, thanks everybody, bye!
Gur, you are up.
I did my best on me. I'm also a squish.
I'm gonna smash green.
Your Star Trek gave me a unhealthy obsession with people painted green, so I would too like to smash green. Gur, you
Can I use my lucky to reroll?
No, it would just take 9 instead. You mean your inspiration?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
This is pretty out of character, this roll. I mean,
But just roll just a straight D20. We'll add 6 to it. Nope.
Ah, jeez.
I mean, it's a little
Unlucky.
better. Yes.
You're moving in the right direction, but just not quite enough.
8, 9, 10.
She's not quite lucky.
Just not quite lucky enough. Nope. That's right. And that's gonna be green is going to try to lick you here. That hits. 17. And you are not raging, correct?
Correct. I'm
Wonderful.
stealthy.
Full fucking damage. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of piercing damage. 4 points of acid damage. And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Baby.
Next week we will beat the mimics. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe you might find that other mimic I have floating around in there. Or
I'm pretty
do
sure
I?
it's the mattress.
Yeah, come here.
Don't you guys, after this battle, aren't you guys tired? Don't you want to go use the bedrooms and take a nap?
Go
Yeah,
fuck yourself.
We'll just make a little campsite on the little blue floor. Call it a day.
A campsite into the universe. Sorry.
But thank you
A
all
little
for
bonfire of dead mimics.
thank you all for joining us. I'm pretty sure I have a wonderful music for hey Deadpool, thanks for the sub, much appreciated.
Thank you.
Let's get some good closeout music, something a little bit happier than what we've been listening to. Thank you all for joining us, the Lords and Ladies of Fate. And that's you guys. You guys are the Lords and Ladies of Fate, too. We're all the Lords and Ladies of Fate, you know?
Also, that's a 3-month subscription, so that warrants a t-shirt.
Deadpool, you're getting a t-shirt.
T-shirt! This music makes me feel like I just walked onto Main Street Disney.
Oh, I tell you what, right before the stream, I was looking up the Star Wars hotel they're putting in. We'll be going.
Yeah, so if anyone would like to donate $1,200 to me so that I could afford to go, that'd be great. I currently do not have a job. Would love to go to Disney. So yeah, give me money.
Wait, as in $1,200 for the week?
It's a 2-day visit, all mostly inclusive. and it's like $6,000 per room.
That's so. Oh my god.
It's a lot of money.
It just.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who has that much money?
But don't you like you get to stay like in like the Millennium Falcon or some shit? Like it's like all like the way they have
Not in the Millennium Falcon, but a battle cruiser.
like it's so it's like you're paying for the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a once in a lifetime thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been waiting for 6 years to do this.
You can find me other ways that you can support me. You can find me on OnlyFeet. You can find me on Farmers Only.
Read on WikiFeet.
You can also find him on our band's Spotify. We're just like 10 million plays away from $1.50. Just get on there.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just loving life. I want you all to know that you all mean the world to me. If it wasn't for the wonderful people here watching, it would not be anywhere near as entertaining. And if it wasn't for my fantastic players doing some amazing role playing, some wonderful just fantastic character development. I never would have expected Quentin to open up at all, but yet here we are.
I've been trying to open him up since day one.
He cracked the door open just a little bit, so you could see. You peer inside.
Only because the dice made me do it.
You know what? Sometimes the dice is a dungeon master's friend. So we're gonna go ahead and get a raid started. Know that tomorrow I have no idea what we're doing.
So aliens related. So I think we're gonna do something very similar to what we did with the aliens a couple weeks ago, where we just continue our campaign because we were on the last level anyway. We might have to get Josh a little caught up, but that's fine. It's only one level, and yeah. Well, anybody who wants to pop in and participate, please do. We encourage it.
Yeah,
even the viewers can pop in.
Absolutely, yeah. If you like the sound of my voice going nonstop from the moment we go live until the moment we end, then this is going to be the stream for you. Me and Bruce Gaskin nonstop talking back and forth at each other, not even to each other, literally at each other.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a lot of tea tomorrow, some hot tea to get my vocal cords nice and ready. But you could also join us. Oh my god, this is so loud. You could join us. They're all playing. Stop. It's overlapping.
It's so intense.
Note to self: pressing stop on the song choice does not stop the song. You literally have to go up to now playing and end it. Oh, that's wonderful. We've got a shark on stream.
Happy anniversary, I guess.
Yep. That's my wife. Yeah, Monday we have Star Trek of the Fates, where the captain is trying to ruin everything. He's such an asshole.
He's terrible.
He's a terrible captain. He's just terrible. I don't know how he got that position. Probably he got that position because no one else would take it. Yeah, we do that. We'll be back next Wednesday for the conclusion of this battle and find out what else happens in the Tower of Thaddeus Flibbits. So yeah, we're gonna close this out the same way we close out every single Dungeons and Dragons Edinia day, where we all say the exact same thing. It's the catchphrase for Edinia. It's definitely not 6 people saying something different, and it definitely doesn't change every single week. So here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thaddeus Flibbits.
Your butt.
Armand, but as a shark is really cool.